My dear friends, welcome to my healthy kitchen. My name is Olga and today we're going to make such beautiful and very delicious baked strawberry basil cake. And like all the recipes on this channel, this cake is without eggs. There is no dairy, no gluten, no soy, no corn, no palm oil, no refined sugar. And moreover, there is no any artificial dyes. Everything is 100% natural. It's super good for little kids. It's very good and healthy for your family. If you ever decide to sell this cake, please do it because it is very delicious, very refreshing and something unique and show-stopping. Thank you for watching this video right now and let's get started. Please allow 3 days to make this cake. In the first day we're going to make green sponges, strawberry cream and basil marmalade. Let's get started with the green sponges. The detailed video how to make them you can find here, and I just want to emphasize that you need to triple that recipe. It's very easy and fast to make, just please follow all instructions from this video. Let's make strawberry cream. For this we need high-speed blender. Here you are, and some ingredients. I will be adding them into the jar and talking about each ingredient. But before we starting, I want to emphasize that we're going to work with cacao butter and I'm melting it right now using a double boiler method. Also we're going to use melted coconut oil, and how to work with them and how to melt, please watch this video. So of course, because it's a strawberry cream, we need to find the most delicious, sweet, beautiful red strawberries. If it's off season, you can use frozen strawberries, but make sure that you put it into your jar completely defrosted, and we do not add liquid or juice from defrosted strawberries. So we add just defrosted berries. Then we add a sweetener. I will be using maple syrup, a little bit of freshly squeezed lemon juice, salt, and of course cashews, and we soak them overnight or 4 hours. We rinsed them and we discarded soaking water. So that is all for now. Coconut oil and melted cacao butter we're going to add a little bit later. So once we received completely smooth consistency, there is no nuts and everything is super smooth, we can add our oils. It's coconut oil and cacao butter. Let's do it on the low speed. We're finished. We have 3 layers of our cake and each layer has a specific amount of cream inside. And to make our life easier, I prepared 3 piping bags and tall glasses just for convenient pouring the cream into the piping bag, and kitchen scale. And into 2 first piping bag we pour 240 grams of strawberry cream. So here we are, 240 first one, 240 the second one. And all leftovers of the cream we pour into the last one piping bag. Let's write here how many grams we have. We move our creams into piping bag to refrigerator until decoration. So the minimum chilling time for this cream is 12 hours. And tomorrow we will remove it and I will show you how to assemble our cake. Let's make lemon basil marmalade. First of all, we need to make a basil water, and for this we need a glass, boiling water and basil. We cover it with any plate and set aside for 10-15 minutes. And meanwhile, let's prepare other ingredients. We're going to boil our mixture, so that's why I prepared a saucepan and steel kitchen scales. For our recipe we need 70 grams of freshly squeezed lemon juice and we need 70 grams of sweetener. Then we will add here our basil water. Now I set it aside. This recipe is for filling of our cake, and our cake is 6 inches and we need hidden filling, it will be 5 inches. I prepared 2 rings and we will be pouring our marmalade inside, and because these are rings, of course we need to make bottom. So we need plastic wrap and we need to make our borders a little bit wet. You will see that it will be sticking perfectly. To make it even more secure, I will be using this band. You can find it in grocery stores or when you buy vegetables or berries, for example. And we leave it here. Again, all preparations are very important before we start making our marmalade. And we need to put our rings on something flat. And we set it aside. Next step, we need to chop basil leaves. You need about 4-5 leaves, I think. We put all leaves together. And now with a big knife, we start cutting it. We need to make like small squares. You need to cover it with a cup, something like this, so it will remain its color. And again, we set it aside. So here you are, this is our basil water. And we need to measure 210 grams of this water. Using a sieve, I'm adding this water. This is honestly exactly how many water you have into this cup. Remember, we have our pectin and agar mixture, and we need to stir all the time. In about 20-30 seconds, we can start adding our dry mixture. And please pay attention how I do it. So we create a swirl and we start adding just a little amount of our mixture inside of this swirl and stir all the time. You will be adding it in like 15-20 steps, and this is important. Otherwise, you will have lumps and pieces of this mixture and you will not be able to do anything with it. So you should add this mixture before your water starts boiling. You can see it is starting boiling. So we set 1 minute, reduce our stove and continue to stir. At this moment, our agar powder and pectin will be activated, and we will get that texture that you will taste at the end. So here you are. We remove our stove. I would say let's wait 1 minute. 1 minute, our mixture will become a little bit thicker, and we will add our chopped basil. And now we need kitchen scale because we need to pour 150 grams into each cake ring. What next? We leave our rings in the counter in room temperature until it will become more harder, and after this it will take about 10-15 minutes. After this we move it to refrigerator, and after this we will be assembling our cake. So today is day 2 and we are ready to assemble our cake. What we have right now to continue with this cake? So we have 3 sponges that we baked yesterday. We baked it into 7 inches mold and we cut it and trimmed with the ring that we're going to use right now for assembling this cake. Then we have 2 fillings. It's a lemon basil fillings, hidden fillings, and our strawberry cream. I removed it 45-60 minutes before starting assemble this cake, and now it is quite soft and it is awesome. It's perfect for using it into this cake. So I have my ring again that I used to cut my sponges. I have acetate strip. It's a 4 inches acetate strip or 10 centimeters, but we will need to extend it, so don't remove it from your counter. And we can to start. Of course, we start from sponge. Let's find any sponge and put it in the bottom. After this, in the middle, we put our hidden filling. Okay, make sure it is in the middle. Then I take my piping bag where is written 240 grams of cream, cut it, and start adding the cream between our filling and walls. And press on your piping bag to be sure that it is coming between these 2 parts. Awesome. Great. And go to the center. We take a spoon and create one even layer. Let's go with another sponge. Press in the center, just gently, our beautiful filling. And now we need to extend our acetate strip. We need same circle, same layer of acetate strip. And we add it between the cake ring and previous acetate strip. Here you are. Here you are. Again, 240 grams. And my recommendation with the last piping bag, so make sure that it is as liquid as possible, and not like from the jar yesterday, but more liquid. In this case, it will be easier to make a flat layer for us. And my small recommendation, please leave just about like 20-30 grams into your piping bag for tomorrow. It's even a lot. So something like this. We will stick our decoration with this cream. Okay, making again a flat layer. Here we can use a spatula. I would probably cut a little bit to be able to work with a spatula. And we are trying to make one beautiful layer on top. So here you are. Now we move our cake to refrigerator and chill it overnight. Tomorrow we will make a very simple decoration and it will be ready to be served. let's see the result. So today is day 3 and we chilled our cake overnight after assembling. Great. I have one idea how to remove our ring, and also I want to weight our cake to show you how heavy it is. Just press a little bit down, it's easy to go out. And let's put it here. So this cake is 1 kilogram and 700 grams without decoration. Now we can put it on a serving plate or cake board. Easy and fast to remove acetate strip. First one. And here you are. The second one. If you want, you can scrub a little bit for smoother cream. It's absolutely optional. And let's decorate it. You remember we left a little bit of cream, so I can put it right now here. It is needed just to stick our strawberries. Just a little bit, very, very thin layer. Something like this. And now we arrange our strawberries in any way that you prefer. So here you are, the cake is ready, and I just want to remind you that it is completely plant-based. There is no eggs, no dairy, no gluten, no soy, no refined sugar, no artificial dyes. Everything is 100% natural and very delicious. Now we're going to cut this cake to taste this cake, and I really encourage you to make it. It's something refreshing, it's something unique, it's beautiful. It's not vanilla or chocolate cake, and don't afraid to make something new for your family. Enjoy this video, let me know if you like it, and of course do not forget to tag me when you make this cake. I will be very happy to see your creations. So thank you for being with me, and see you in the next video.